Hi, everyone. I'm Steve. I'm here with Larry Martin, and we're going to talk today about what can happen when you increase your protein intake. Hi, Larry. Welcome. Good to have you on.
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Good. So you and I talked. I've coached you a little bit, and again, we always talk about everyone's different, but you tried something. What you did was you increased your protein. First of all, can I ask how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 73. I'll be 74 in November.
Wow. Okay, 73 years old. And what we tried was increasing your protein. And I give this example. Um, in my opinion, if someone eats 8 eggs and a half a pound of lean ground beef, that's not even 100 grams of protein. And that's not even close. It's 92 grams of protein, which is about half of what you need at your age and your size. So, first of all, tell us what you did. What you did, you started eating protein in the morning, your first meal. How do you break your fast?
Typically, I don't break my fast until 10 o'clock in the morning, and I try to have a zero carbohydrate meal. Typically, it would be either a cheese and eggs or a piece of a good high quality protein, one kind or another. A typical breakfast for me is a cheese crisp that I make in a frying pan with two or three hard-boiled eggs with some clean mayonnaise mixed in it on top. That would be my breakfast every day, followed by bone broth pretty much through the day. Typically would be 3 servings of about 25 grams of protein throughout the day.
That's the bone broth. So you're
That's the
drinking
bone broth, right?
3 servings, 25 grams. So that's 75 grams of
Right.
protein from the bone broth.
Yes. And in
Okay.
addition, in addition to that, then I take some supplements. I take a whey protein. That's also about 25 grams per day that I add to it. In the evening, I might have a piece of fish or a piece of typically red beef. In the evening, I try to get to 200 grams of protein every day.
Okay. So you're trying to get to 200 grams of protein every day. You've
Right.
been doing this for a few months now, right? Since we've
Yeah.
talked. What
Yeah.
happened? What happened when you did this?
Well, my entire day changes energy-wise. So I'm doing an intermittent fast of about 16 hours a day. So I start at 10 and end at 6, usually in the evening, eating. So my energy went through the roof immediately. I've since the last time that we chatted about this, I've lost another 4 or 5 pounds. I'm right now my body fat is below 18%, and I've lost about 65 pounds just since the first of the year in the last 8 months.
Wow, that is amazing. 18% body fat is a good number for most people, and you're 73. 63 pounds you've lost, and what you did was you increased your protein intake. You have an eating window of, what, did I hear it right? 8 hours is your eating window,
It's about that. That's correct.
and
10,
and you feel better, everything's good.
yeah, no hunger. Actually, I'm never hungry. Maybe around noon or so, I feel a little bit of pang of hunger, but that's usually just one bowl of bone broth, and that takes care of me. Right at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I will take a bunch of supplements that increase the protein absorption. All of the things that you've prescribed to me, or you've told me that I should take, and I'm adding niacin now. I should probably be starting niacin here in the next couple 3 days.
Yeah, so we just did I just did an interview with Dr. Rodney on niacin and why he takes it. He takes 3,000 milligrams. It's amazing what it's doing for him. So,
Yeah.
and you take essential amino acids kind of spread out with your protein, right?
Yes.
Are you spiking your whey protein or your protein drink with leucine?
Yes. Absolutely. Every day.
And it works for you. Is it going to work for everybody? Maybe not. But for your age and what it's done for you is amazing. So, but you had to figure that out on your own. You had to go measure the protein, count the carbs, count the protein, count all that, get your macros right. And you've nailed it for you very quickly. And for you, the key was getting that protein up, which you've never done this before, have you?
No, no, it's always been any protein that I might have eaten in the past has always been counterbalanced or counteracted against basically by carbohydrates. So very, very few carbohydrates. They're all green carbohydrates. So they're things that I should eat, but not very much. Most of what I eat is protein based.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you telling your story, Larry. And if you guys have a story like that, please leave it in the comments. Uh, Anything that you found for yourself that's worked for you, because the same things do not work for everybody. You guys hear me say this all the time. Everyone's different. You've got to do some experimenting. You've got to play with this to figure out what is going to be best for you. But I'll tell you what, Larry looks different. 63 pounds lost at age 73, and you're strong. And are you doing some type of resistance program?
Yeah, well, I get on a vibrator, a Life Pro vibrator every day, usually 15 minutes, sometimes twice a day. And I try to, my business takes me out onto the land, so I'm walking quite a bit and kind of trying to regain some of the strength in my legs, but just because of the age, the changes that age has caused. But all of that is reversing. So, and resistance training. I think I'm probably going to end up lifting weights here pretty soon too. Feel like I could probably get myself in pretty good shape quickly with some light weights, lots of reps.
Wow. Well, thanks for telling your story, Larry. Like I said, anybody else can relate to that, please leave comments in the comment section. And if you want to hear more testimony like this and just more tips and things that have worked for other people, please like and subscribe. So thank you, Larry, for being with us.
My pleasure.